Okay, I want to start talking about matrix multiplication now. Is one of the more challenging things to do with matrices. So just going to write up my matrix A first of all. And so of course we know it's a 2 by 2 matrix, 2 rows, 2 columns again. 2 rows, 2 columns. Matrix B is going to be 3, 2, 5, 4, 1, 7. So it's going to be 2 row by 3 columns. So the way we can know if we can multiply matrices is if the numbers in the middle are the same. So for example, if I wanted to multiply A by B, I can do that. My numbers in the middle are the same. But if I was going to do B multiplied by A, I'm going to end up with a 2 by 3 multiplied by a 2 by 2. And we can see here that the numbers in the middle aren't the same, so it's not going to work based on the way that we multiply matrices together. Right, let's jump into it. The next one I draw up, I'll actually show you why it doesn't work, but let's just get into some multiplying and get that worked out first. Helps if I have the pen tool. Okay, so I'm going to draw up my matrices again. So 2, 6, 0, 1. And then right next to it, so I'm multiplying those guys, 3, 2, 5, 4, 1, 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take row 1 here, and I'm going to multiply it by column 1. So in my answer, it's actually going to be in that position in my final matrix. So what it's going to be is we're taking the 2 and multiplying it by the 3. So it's like you take it over and you turn it, like slide it down. So I'm going to have 2 times 3 plus, take the 6 and multiply it by the 2. So 6 multiplied by 2. Alright. Next up, I'm going to stick with my first row. So row 1, column 2. Again, that's going to be the position for my answer and my working. So I'm going to take the 2 here, multiply it by the 5. So I've got 2 multiplied by 5 plus, remember we take it across and we slide it down. So the 6 multiplied by the 4, 6 by 4. And then again, working with my first row and now my third column. So first row, third column. Again, I'm working my answer in first row, third column. So 2 by 1. See if I can move this out of the way. That's better. So yeah, 2 by 1 and add that to, so 6. Again, slide it down. So we rotate it down. So 6 by 7. Thank goodness you can write off the page. Okay. Keep working through. Now we move down to second column. Second row. Second row by first column. So again, our position is going to be second row, first column, second row, first column. That's a 0 hidden in there, multiplied by 3. So again, take it across and turn it. And that's a 1 hidden under there, a 1 multiplied by the 2. So you can see I've taken the 0 and multiplied it by the 3, and the 1 multiplied it by the 2. Right, next one. Again, still working with that second row, but over to our second column now. So we've got the 0 multiplied by the 5 and added to 1 multiplied by the 4. Alright, we've got to find our final element in here. So again, it's that second row, but by our third column. So second row, third column. So it's 0 multiplied by the 1 plus the 1 multiplied by the 7. Close bracket. So then we just go through and we solve all those out. Each individual colour will give us one final answer to put into our matrix. So I'm going to jump into the next blank slide. You can still see our working up in there. Should have done that last time. So it's going to give us, yeah, I have worked it out, 18, 2, 34, 4, 44, and 7. So again, we've just worked it through, so gone and solved all of those, which has given us our answer. Alright, I'm going to clear this, move this back over here now. Okay, so if I was going to do B, which was 3, 2, 5, 4, 1, 7, and I was going to try to multiply it by A, which is 2, 6, 0, 1. Now following what we've done previously, so we've taken row 1 and we've multiplied it by the first column. But can you see that there's not enough elements in this matrix to do that? So 3 would be by 2, 5 by 0, but 1 has nothing to be multiplied with because the matrix, like the rows and columns weren't in the right ratio to work. So that's why it won't work. Again, how we talked about, so that's a 2 by 3 and this is a 2 by 2. So can you see how these aren't the same? And it won't work. We can't multiply it. So yeah, order is important. And so knowing how to work out your order of the matrix is really important.